Well, after a rough end to the season, all of you Alabama and Auburn fans will get to see some of your favorite players go out on a positive note. Some of those Tide and Tiger seniors will strap on their helmets one last time, joining the best players from across the nation right here in Mobile. The 2014 Reese Senior Bowl just about 2 weeks away. Our good friend Rob Lee Hockey is here with a preview. Rob, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? I like the ensemble here.
Glad we both wore pink today. Keeping it manly, as we always
talk football.
As we talk football. All right, so many big things to talk about with the 2014 Reese Senior Bowl. So many great players coming. As a matter of fact, Rob, we have a video of one of those great players right now. Let's take a look.
Oh, man. Why do you always do this to me, dude?
What is this? The folks are not going to be happy with you.
I'm just,
back at the pro shop.
I'm just doing some hedge trimming.
All right, so yeah, it's going to be a riveting Senior Bowl with some great golfers coming in town as well.
It's a nice form there. I like that.
That was from Rob and I's old golf series, the toughest nine here. All right, let's be serious now, though. Lots of great players coming in. What can you tell us, Rob?
Well, we got right now 5 unanimous All-Americans, including C.J. Mosley, of course, with the Theodore High School.
Taking a look at the video right now.
Yeah, an All-American, number 32 right there. So C.J. will be coming home. He's one of a ton of great players. We got a really deep, talented roster this year. Our executive director, Phil Savage, says he wants to get 100 guys drafted this year, which has only been done one time. And this guy will be a first-round pick right here. He'll be the best quarterback on either roster. That's Derek Carr out of Fresno State, broke about every record. Of course, his brother was here in 2002, was the #1 overall pick back then. And this is Darquez Denard, Michigan State. It'll make Lanice Ligon happy to have a Spartan in the house.
No
he
doubt.
is the Jim Thorpe Award winner, best defensive back in the country, another unanimous All-American. And this guy right here, Aaron Donald out of Pitt. He won the Nagurski Award, the Outland Trophy, the Lombardi Award. He won a couple others. He's the most decorated player we're going to have in our game, another unanimous All-American. So this is a loaded roster already. We still have about 12 to 15 more guys to add to the roster in the next 10 to 12 days.
Yeah, I was actually reading a report about my Green Bay Packers last night, and the president of the Packers, the general manager, said he comes to the Senior Bowl every year. He mentioned the Senior Bowl pretty much about 5 times in this, talking about how important it was and critical to scout these big-time players that are right here in Mobile.
Well, you know, everyone makes a big deal about the combine and the 40-yard dash and all this, but this is football. I mean, you get to see guys go one-on-one, and Phil Savage has really added to that. There's a lot more one-on-ones you get to see in practices, and that is just that the scouts eat that up. They watch these tapes even after they're here for a week, over and over and over, because every little thing you can see in a one-on-one drill. It's the best players against the best players, so you get to see everything.
And you don't have to be a professional scout either. You can just be a fan as well, and to do so, you can come see some of your Tide and Tigers like Ed mentioned.
That's right. C.J. Mosley at the top of that list. We've got Kevin Norwood, who is A.J. McCarron's favorite receiver this year. Ed Stinson, a solid defensive lineman. And even the punter, Cody Mandel, is going to be here. We're still waiting on A.J. McCarron. We're going to find out about A.J. next week. I know everybody wants to know about that. We're going to find out Monday or Tuesday. He's going to meet with his, he's going to get an agent and then at that point make a decision. Also, Dion Blue, a defensive back, may come. He's a little banged up, so we're going to find out about him a little bit later. Also, we've got some Auburn players, of course, just coming off a trip to the national championship. Jay Prosh, UMS Wright, coming back home. D. Ford has really elevated his status the last really 2 months of the season. He's going to be a great player. Chris Davis, if you're an Auburn or Alabama fan, you know who Chris Davis is. Had the big play in the Iron Bowl. And then Cody Parkey, one of the best kickers in the country, will be here as well. And
I've interviewed Jay a couple times. He's such a great person as well. Great to have him back home here in Mobile. Now, also, we had Auburn from the national championship game. We've got a bunch of players from FSU coming as well.
Yes, a lot of them on defense, too. Terrence Brooks, Christian Jones, Telvin Smith have all committed. We're still waiting on LaMarcus Joyner, who's an All-American defensive back, and Brian Stork, who's an outstanding center. We're going to hear from those guys probably this week, but a good group from the national champs coming as well.
Now, if some of this football talk and very specific names and stuff is going over your head, the full week of Senior Bowl is just a lot of fun. Plenty of different things to do, and come check out. The practices are fun to watch. Tell us about just coming out and enjoying the whole week.
Well, it's open and free to the public. You can come. Really, the best practices are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And Monday, the South team will be in Fairhope. The North team will be at Ladd People Stadium. Then the rest of the week, they're at Ladd. But you can also, you can come watch them practice, but then afterwards, Monday through Thursday, there are autograph tents right after practice. It's free. For the 30 minutes after practice.
Bring the kids.
Bring the kids, and this is your best chance to get some pictures and autographs and all that. They'll sign whatever you want in the autograph tents. It's right outside, right next to Ladd People Stadium. And, of course, at Fairhope, it'll be right on the north side of the stadium there. But if you get online at seniorbowl.com, you can see we break it down by positions. I think the first day, it's the quarterbacks, wide receivers, and DBs. And if you're in Fairhope, it's the Alabama and Auburn players as well. So, but you can also get them Friday. Friday at the Senior Bowl Experience, which of course is at the convention center.
All right, and all of that is free, but tickets for the big game, you can go to seniorbowl.com to get your tickets.
That's right. They're $30, $20, and $10, depending on where you sit. Well, what college football game can you go to in this country where you pay $10 or even $30 for a seat? So
yeah.
It's the cheapest game in town.
And it's all the best players in the nation. The cheapest game in town, the best players in the nation. It's a win-win for everybody. You got to come check out Senior Bowl Week, the 2014 Reese's Senior Bowl. Rob, thanks so much for coming in.
Appreciate it, Joe.
Nice job on that golf clip as well. There it is.
Oh, we get to see it again.
Looking
That's great.
great.